We'll go ahead and call the Peru Board of Public Works, April 20th, 2021 to order. Reading and approval of the minutes.
Make a motion that we suspend the rules and accept the minutes as presented.
Second. Motion's been made and seconded that reading and approval of the minutes suspended. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Payment of claims, $94,771.90.
Make a motion we accept the claims as presented and offer payment.
Motion's been made to accept payment of claims of $94,771.90, seconded by me. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Next order of business, regular payroll, $172,524.45.
Make a motion we accept the regular payroll as presented.
Second it. Motion been made and seconded to make regular payroll, $172,524.45. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Old business. Lionel McNeil returned for a decision on whether the board would allow him to set up his ice cream truck in the parking lot on the Riverview Parkway starting in mid-April. We have done some checking on this. Why don't you go ahead, Ron, with it? And we decided to let him not set up, but could come over to any of the events like any other vendors, correct?
Correct. I spoke with Mr. McNeil, so he was aware that it was going to be decided tonight. And I would like to make a motion at this time that we reject the proposal for him to set up in the Riverview parking lot.
Okay, and I'll second that. Mr. McNeil, is he on Zoom or he's not in the audience? So, all right, motion been made and seconded to not allow Lionel McNeil to set in the Riverview Parkway parking lot starting in mid-April. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Next order under new business. Pardon me. Do you have anything on that?
No, I have nothing.
Okay. Moving on to new business, we have a request from Ashley Lowe to refund $10 to Maggie Sturch. What had happened is Maggie rented a shelter that was supposed to be $30, and when she got there, she'd found out they were having an Easter egg hunt by that shelter. She took a lesser shelter for $20. So Ashley is requesting that we give Maggie $10 back, since it was through no fault of her own. Says here, Maggie changed shelters due to Easter egg hunt being scheduled at the same time as her event. She'd already paid $30 to rent shelter 1, but shelter 3 is only $20 for rent. She needs $10 refunded. Shelter reservation department attached.
Was the Easter egg hunt something that the city put on, or was that just another group that was out there?
Actually, it was a church, I believe, that put that on. Or
Do we give any kind of a curtilage when someone rents one of the shelters, or in other words, do they get so much area around the shelter that comes with it?
pretty much.
And so the Easter egg hunt was kind of encroaching on that, it sounds like.
I think the Easter egg hunt was using that shelter.
So they were actually using the shelter itself.
Yeah. I think the Easter egg hunt's done by the city, isn't it, through a?
Yeah,
Okay.
for wedding, through the city, for the city.
Okay. I make a motion that we approve the request and refund $10 to Ms. Sturch.
Motion been made and seconded to refund $10 to Maggie Sturch. All in favor signify saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. So moved.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes,
could we make sure that the Zoom people can hear us okay?
yes. Can you hear us all right?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
All right, next order of business is Cassie Kutkowski is requesting on behalf of Rediscover Downtown Peru that she put down 6th Street. We need a amendment, motion to amend it from 6th Street to 5th Street.
I make a motion that we amend the agenda to read 5th Street instead of 6th Street.
I'll second that. All in favor signify saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it. This is to do with the second Saturdays in downtown Rediscover, Peru, requesting that 5th Street from the museum to Court Street from 4:30 to 8 p.m. each second Saturday, May through October, for the children's activities uptown.
I'll make a motion that we grant the request as presented.
I'll second it. Motion been made and seconded to grant that for second Saturdays and Rediscover Downtown. Close 5th Street from North Broadway to Court Street. All in favor signify saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right, moving on, next order of business. Request by Police Chief Dan Sofianis to hire Timothy Caldwell and Dylan Commons.
Mr. Mayor, I spoke with Chief Sofianis, and I would like to make a motion that we amend the agenda to correct the spelling of Mr. Caldwell's last name to Caldwell, no D.
So it'll be Caldwell instead of Caldwell.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you make that motion?
Yes.
I second it. Motion been made and seconded to amend Timothy Caldwell to Timothy Timothy Caldwell, Caldwell instead of Caldwell. All in favor signify saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. I'll read a letter here from the Chief of Police dated April the 13th. Said, Dear Board Works members, Peru Police Department Pension Board requests to hire Timothy Caldwell and Dylan Commons as probationary officer with the Peru Police Department, Says Mr. Commons has successfully completed the testing process and has passed public safety. He requests to hire Mr. Commons on his acceptance to the Indiana Public Retirement System. If he is accepted, the hire date would be May the 3rd with our approval. Mr. Commons is a graduate of Peru High School. He's currently working at Breakaway Bike and Fitness and resides in Miami County. Second letter goes with the same as for Mr. Caldwell. Successfully completed testing process. He has passed public safety and has been approved by Indiana Public Retirement System. Caldwell hire date would be May the 3rd, 2021. Caldwell is a graduate of Peru High School and is currently working at the Miami County Sheriff's Department as a transport officer. Caldwell resides in Miami County with his wife and 2 children. Respectfully, Dan Sofianis, Chief of Police.
Do we need to make a motion for each one individually, or can we?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion that we approve Chief Sofianis' request to hire Mr. Commons pending the passing of public safety and the completion of his acceptance to the Indiana Public Retirement System.
Second. Motion been made to
Tim has.
hire Mr. Commons should he successfully complete the Indiana Public Retirement System. All in favor signify saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Second one, Mr. Caldwell.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the request to hire Timothy Caldwell as a probationary officer with the Peru Police Department.
I second that. Motion been made and seconded to hire Timothy Caldwell as probationary officer for Peru Police Department effective May 3rd, 2021. All in favor signify saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. So moved, it passed. Anything under communications? I have nothing.
I had some technical difficulties getting in on the meeting. Did I miss the old business? Or did that get tabled? Or,
We did do
The old business with the ice cream truck was denied.
denied? Okay, thank you, Mayor.
Uh-huh. Anything else under communications? Fire chief, do you have anything under communications? Police chief?
No.
City attorney?
Nothing at this time.
We're up for adjournment.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
I second it. All in favor signify saying aye.
Aye.
Aye.